Welcome to the Workplace Minute, powered by H3 HR Advisors and sponsored by Paychex, one of the leading providers of HR, payroll, retirement, and software solutions for businesses of all sizes. My name is Steve Boese. Greece extends work week to 6 days in some industries in an attempt to boost productivity. Greece is famous for its history, its beautiful scenery, and the relaxed pace of life as a country that is best known for its culture, food, and clear Mediterranean waters. But for some Greek workers, that relaxed pace may become slightly less relaxing, as large sectors of the Greek economy prepare for a shift to a 6-day work week in many industries. The Greek government says the move to a 48-hour work week, which is set to start this week, boosts productivity amid a declining population and a shortage of skilled workers. The shift is notable because it runs counter to the companies and countries that are experimenting with a 4-day work week, essentially making Greece somewhat of an outlier in the modern world of work. Working longer hours can help people further refine their skills, but it can also lead to decreased productivity because of fatigue and burnout, most research shows. There are some benefits to workers, however. The extra hours will come with a 40% jump in pay for Greek workers who will either add 2 hours to their normal day or take on an extra 8-hour workday. The change, which won approval back in September, applies to workers in industries like agriculture, retail, and various service industries. It also applies to private businesses that operate 24 hours a day. Even with the bump in pay for the extra time working, some union officials are blasting the increase in working hours. It makes no sense whatsoever, said a spokesman from the civil service union Adidi. When almost every other civilized country is enacting a 4-day week, Greece decides to go the other way. Experiments with the 4-day work week have often shown being on the job for less time make workers more productive because it makes them better rested, more focused, and they have more time to attend to their needs that arise in their personal lives outside of work. One study that examined manufacturing in the United States found that when overtime increased by 10%, productivity actually dropped by 2 to 4%. And the consensus among workplace researchers is that workers often benefit when they have more time away from their jobs to recover. In Greece, the longer workweek is designed to address changing demographics, which the country's prime minister has called a ticking time bomb. Some 500,000 largely young and educated Greek citizens have left the country following a debt crisis that began more than a decade ago. This new rule is voluntary, but some critics say will effectively mean the end of the 5-day workweek. A professor at the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki recently said that bosses can require workers to work a 6th day, and then the workers just can't say no. The move to 6 days a week will kill off the 5-day workweek for good, he said. It will be interesting to follow the impacts and outcomes of the mandated 6-day workweek on Greek workers' health and well-being, their productivity, and the longer-term business outcomes seen by organizations that do increase the length of the workweek. As this plan seems to run counter to all the workplace trends we are seeing, perhaps the Greeks know something the rest of us don't. Or perhaps they are just out of ideas altogether to help improve the workplace for workers and increase productivity and the success of their organizations. Time will tell. We will continue to cover the important topics and trends in the world of work here on the HR Happy Hour Media Network. That's it for the Workplace Minute, powered by H3 HR Advisors.